This review is for the Vilvion digital picture frame, digital photo frame, whatever they want to call it. I have two of these. This is the second one. I ordered them, one from two different listings. They wound up being the same exact thing, same exact manufacturer and everything. They work pretty well. It's 10 inches vertical. Let's see what we got here. It is about 7 1/4 wide by about 10 1/2 tall. It can get mounted either way. What I'll do is I'll show you the photos first. So if you just tap on it once, brings up the menu on what you have. The Frameo app is what you use to upload the photos. You download the app on your phone. You don't have to use your email address or anything else. You just put your name in there. So that's what comes up down here in the bottom. You have plenty of options here on what you can do with the photo. So you can do fill the frame. This is the actual photo itself. If you do fill the frame, it kind of cuts it out. When you upload these on the Frameo app, it has a little circle that you kind of center in the photo, just so that if you do put the photos like this, and I believe it's the default, it fills the frame. It'll kind of center the photo and kind of focus on where that circle is. But if you hit fit the frame, it'll give you the entire image. And all I did was upload a couple of just random photos of Nirvana here to kind of show you how it works. You just swipe left to right. You can go back and forth. This is the engagement ring, the box I made for my wife. Same thing. You can do fill frame, and what it will do is it will cut it out. But what you can do is just hit fit the frame, and you get these little boxes up on the top that kind of color match to the photo. It's not terrible. Any digital frame is probably working the same way, unless you're actually formatting the photos for the frame. This here is a video. Right now, I don't have the autoplay on. I'll show you the menus here. So for the slideshow, down in the video section, you have autoplay, and you can check this box, which will turn the autoplay on, and it will automatically play when it gets to that video. They're very short. It's a couple of seconds. I don't remember what it is. It might say it in the advertisement. If it doesn't, I will try and put that in the description that I type in for this, the review. But you can get plenty of options here on your photos. Basically, by default, it's telling you there's the fill frame, so you can turn that off, and then if you want to, you can just do it again. I'm going to skip that. But it will give you a bunch of different stuff. You can show the captions. When you send a photo from the Frameo app, you can put a caption in there for the photo, and I will show you what that looks like. It was on that one. So you can see it down here. It says Katie crossing the stream in DWG. So this is a video, and when you don't have the autoplay on, there is a play button down here and a volume button. If you hit play, you can hear the sound that comes out of this thing. The sound of the original video is very similar. I mean, it's a stream running. It's a little hollow and tinny in here because of the tiny little speaker on a picture frame, but you're not watching photo or movies on here, so you don't expect super quality audio out of this. It's basically just to send somebody a message with a little video. That's my wife again. There's us. So, but yeah, you can swipe through the photos, and they're pretty clear, pretty sharp. This is a wallet I made for Bob's Burgers. But yeah, there's, the photos are pretty good. The quality is pretty decent. You can't zoom or anything else with the thing, but you can also see this one has the comment down there. So, but yeah, you have, it's fairly easy to use. You can react to photos. People can send, you can give out the frames information to other people who have the Frameo app, and they can send photos to the frame. You can give these frames out to somebody else, and you can send them frames. So it's good for like Mother's Day or people who live far away, Father's Day, birthdays. If they live a distance from you, you can set it up so that, you can send photos and little short videos to them. Works with kids too. If your kids have cell phones, they can send photos to parents and stuff like that, but you might want to be careful with that. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good frame. It's pretty easy to navigate. The app was super easy to set up. This thing is super easy to set up. what it tells you is that you're not supposed to just unplug this thing. I have it plugged in here. You have to go up here and hit the power button, let it power off. And then what I'll do is I'll show you the back of the unit where it has the power connections and things like that. So you have, your little power connection. It's very, very tiny. But you have a micro SD slot, you have a USB slot, and you have a reset button. These are the little speakers. I didn't pull it apart to see if there's actually 2 speakers in there. There are no screws in this thing, so I don't know how it's actually attached. The mount is slide and lock, so it has like a little tab in the back there that slides up for the vertical mounting and the other way for the horizontal mounting, so you can mount it either way. It also has the holes for screws to mount it to the wall, but you're going to have a power cord hanging down over this thing, down the wall, so I don't know what you would do with that. We have it sitting up on a mantle, so it works pretty good up there. Black frame is fine. It's plastic, but the thing is pretty solidly built. It doesn't, it's sitting on the mount. It's pretty solid. It's solid as any other picture frame. It's pretty good. I have no issues with it. It was fairly easy to set up, and that's good, especially if you're giving it to someone who's older and doesn't really know all that much about smartphones and apps and everything else. This thing is very easy to set up. Very easy to use, very easy to set up, very easy to send photos to, and very easy to change the settings. It's not all that crazy to go through and change things. I would definitely recommend it to other people. Like I said, I bought 2 of these. I got 2 of these, 2 different listings. They were the same exact frame, same exact box. Everything was exactly the same. I don't know. There are probably quite a few others out there. I don't know about the price ranges and where this sits. I think it's, right in the average price for these types of frames in this size. But, it works great. The Frameo app is great. Everything about it is pretty good. So I would definitely recommend it to others. Hope this helps. Thank you.